5 ways to avoid accidental prescription drug overdose. Over-the-counter (OTC) medications and prescription drugs usually help heal an ailment or relieve pain. However, to make sure that the prescribed medicine works effectively and not ruins the health of the patient, it is important to take it in accord with a doctor's prescription. Misuse of such drugs can be harmful to a patient. An overdose of these drugs can even prove fatal. As such, prescription drug overdose is never intentional, as many of the medicines such as pain relievers, cough syrups, etc. come with measuring tools like spoons, cups, syringes, etc. to ensure a proper dose. However, the probability of overdose is highest in cases where a person is addicted to prescription drugs. Apart from this, there could be a situation when a person succumbs to an accidental overdose. Nevertheless, one can adopt certain strategies to avoid an accidental overdose. Some of them are: read the label. Prescription and OTC drugs should always be administered as per the information mentioned on their label. The dose should be decided by the doctor, keeping in mind the instructions and warnings on the drug label, apart from other factors. As medicines are usually sold in different strengths, instructions pertaining to dose vary for children, adults, etc. In case of any doubt, it is always good to consult a doctor. One should ensure that the label is read at least once every time before giving the drug. Be aware of active ingredient. Before using a medicine to treat a medical condition, one should always check its active ingredients, which are usually mentioned at the top of the drug facts label. If an individual is consuming 2 different medicines having the same active ingredient, it implies that he or she is taking the double amount of the prescribed dose. In such cases, it is best to consult a doctor. Know the person's weight, as a particular medicine is often used for treating the same health condition in an adult, infant and child. The prescribed dose varies for each. It is primarily determined based on various factors, such as age, weight, etc. In the case of children, it is particularly important to know the dose. One should ensure that the exact directions given by the doctor are followed to avoid any complications. Know the difference between teaspoon and tablespoon. One should never hesitate to reconfirm with the doctor whenever any confusion related to the dosage of the medicine arises. Getting confused between tablespoon (T or tablespoon) and teaspoon (T or TSP) is common and highly dangerous, as a tablespoon of medicine provides 3 times as much medicine as a teaspoon. Use a proper dosing device. It is highly recommended to use a proper dosing device to give a medicine to a person, especially children. This is to ensure that only the prescribed dose of the medicine is provided to a person to avoid any complications due to the medication. One should not use a kitchen spoon to measure the dosage of the drug, as it would never help in measuring the right amount of medicine. Drinking liquid medicine directly from the bottle is a big no, as a person might end up having a dosage that's double or triple the prescribed quantity. Learn effective ways to avoid prescription drug overdose. The rate of overdose deaths due to prescription drugs has soared in the last few years due to lack of awareness. Therefore, it is important to ensure that some effective measures are implemented to curb drug overdose deaths. Additionally, one should take prescription drugs as per the advice of a doctor to reduce the chances of an accidental overdose. Click here to access the link below.